Welcome to Crap I Like to Do. It's me again with another video. Let's go ahead and get started. Uh, let's go ahead and talk about HomeKit and what I think is the best home security option for a home that already has wired sensors. Now, when I say that, I mean a home that's pre-built, maybe a home that you're getting built, and they have an alarm company go ahead and wire it up for you. That way, all your windows and your doors are already wired. Okay. To be fair, I have not used any other home security system. I know you have like a boat and a car, stuff like that. I hadn't used anything like that. Now, I have used ADT, Brinks. Um, I did for home automation. I've used Smart Things, Ring. At one point when it first started, I even used Wink, if anyone even remembers that. But back to the HomeKit. I've also used Home Assistant. I use it a little bit, not too much. Anyway, a few years back, I wanted to do the home security setup, and I took a chance with the Honeywell Lyric. It's the LCP 500L. It's been discontinued for a while now, but I still used it. Matter of fact, I just recently got rid of it, but it also, like I said, still worked. Now, just a FYI, I'm not getting any sponsorship. I'm not getting paid by anyone, and I'm not getting any special things, gifts, or anything like that by talking about this today. Now, you can still purchase the LCP 500L if you can on eBay. You may even find someone trying to sell on Amazon. They're still available, and like I said, they still work. However, back to what I said. Um, I just recently replaced my Honeywell Lyric with the Resideo PROA7 Plus. It's an all-in-one, just like the Honeywell Lyric. It's compatible with Z-Wave, Home Assistant, Google Home, Amazon Voice Assistant. Not gonna say the name. We all know the name. Bluetooth, which is just for disarming only, and it also uses the protocol IFTTT. If then then that. If anyone even really still uses it, I don't. Um, and I'm also sure that plenty of loan providers out there probably use this panel or panel. I'm pretty sure a lot of people use Honeywell panels. Let's just be real. Or Resideo now that they're called Resideo. Um, if you have this panel, enabling HomeKit, sorry, should be pretty easy. If the option isn't there in the settings, then there's a good chance you may have to contact your alarm provider and have them push a firmware update so that it can pop up there in the settings. Okay. Um, the reason I chose Resideo is because they give you the takeover option also. So let's say, for instance, you did go ahead and you had your home already pre-wired. Um, Ring has this option if you decide to do so too, just FYI. But if you buy a Ring alarm system or the Resideo alarm system in my case, they do sell an accessory that will integrate with your touchpad. So that way you don't have to get those sensors and tabs you have to stick around the windows and so forth. That way it'll integrate with what you got. You don't have to buy anything else that's new. It's great. I love it. All the stuff pops up. um, I have friends that's used these takeover modules and it works just fine. I've had one for my Resideo now 5 years, no problems, seamless every time. Now, just FYI, also, the Resideo does do Z-Wave, like I mentioned earlier, but I want you to understand it does not expose Z-Wave devices to HomeKit. You would probably have to try to use something like a Habitat or um, Home Assistant to make that happen for you. Now, I do currently have Z-Wave locks, um, and I let the Resideo control those Z-Wave locks, so that way the alarm company, whatever else, can lock it, unlock a door, or something like that in case I need to. So I'll let them have that. However, Yale makes a lock that is HomeKit compatible and uses these, and you can put any module you want. So I have the Z-Wave module. So I have the option of seeing my locks in HomeKit and also seeing them in the Resideo app without having to do any special backhaul integration or anything like that through Home Assistant or some other program. uh, tell you what, let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and give you a brief run through on what I got going on here um, with my Resideo panel. As you can see, it's a touch panel, just like the Lyric. It's counting down as it arms the system. The LEDs are green and red when they're armed. To disarm, simply select the disarm and enter the code. Uh, it will bring you to the home screen. Here you can select arm and you can get the option to choose arm away or arm home. The back button is normally in the upper left or upper right hand corner. um, if you click the upper left hand corner, you get the weather option. And if you hit the lower left hand corner, you get the option to notify your emergency services. uh, the three lines at the bottom will bring you to the options menu. You can assign your favorites and devices there. You can also view your sensors and their status. You can assign Resideo cameras and create scenes based on alarm state as well. The main option I want you to see is the HomeKit option under settings. I didn't select the option simply because I didn't want to expose the HomeKit code for the alarm system. You can also swipe down from the top of the screen to control volume for voice and chimes. Lastly, another cool feature is that it takes snapshots when it's disarmed at the panel. So there you have it. Real brief run through. I would suggest anybody, if you want to do a HomeKit security system, that's a true security system that is monitored through some kind of service, central alarm service or something like that. Definitely check these out. I do know one company that sells this stuff. You can do it DIY if you want to. That's Alarm Grid. They also do monitoring. Like I said, there's just a lot of companies out there. Um, I would say check them out. You can also check them out. Also, they have a lot of how-to videos on anything you need for your system. So there you go. Once again, thank you. This is crap I like to do. See you next time.